you sample 2 new carnitas street tacos, Yucatan and Mexico City for a limited time. So come cool off, peel off, and sip in the summer. Only at Taco Cabana. Severe more rapid, you get that free at Guitae at the App Store. Louisiana officials are ramping up storm warnings as tropical storm area.
Oh man.
What?
I came up with something new on there because I played a sample and like I played along to it. Mm-hmm. It's cool because I can loop samples on my phone from like.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Man.
From like random songs, and I can reverse it and mess with the pitch and the volume and all that and the tempo.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just random. And then I was like, I learned a thing to play with it, and I want to sing with it, but I can't get the headphones on my head right to where it's like not muffled, but also not getting feedback from the amp. So it's like,
right, yeah. Yeah, that amp will give you feedback.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing with that. Some guitars, your feedback, well, they're notorious for doing that, but I don't play loud, so when I use the amp, so I don't get all that feedback and stuff. But
man, I was having crazy dreams yesterday.
about?
Like, there was one dream where like well, I don't know which one happened first, but this one's the fresh one on my mind. I had a dream. I was like playing video games. We were in a house, but it was like it's always a different house. It's like a completely different place, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We had like stairs and everything. I think it's hard. It's like I'm drunk in my dreams or something, but like it's all different. I'm not drunk, but it's like.
Oh, no, you're not, because I have dreams where I'm in a house and it's like the house belongs to me, like it always has, you know.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Oh
So,
man.
I have similar stuff like that.
I had so many crazy ones. I had one where I was time traveling,
Mm-hmm.
and there was some character in my dream named like Gabe or Gabriel, and I think it was based off Juan, but it was a different guy.
Mm-hmm.
And we figured out this time travel loop. He was like, let's test it out. I'll give you a shirt, and then you go through the time loop, and then when so I would take the clothes from him. I would go around to the portal or whatever it was,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd come out and then I'd see him walking with the same shirt, and I'd run up to him and I'd be like, "Look, it worked. I got the shirt." And he's like, "We have the same shirt." It was weird. And then,
shirt?
yeah, like we were testing the time travel portal or something. It was weird. It was crazy. And then there's one where like some guy came up and what happened was I went to the convenience store, and it was like one of my ex's girlfriends was the clerk, and I picked up a beer, Milwaukee's Best, but it was fucked up. I was like, oh, I'm not taking that one. I picked up 2 light ones. I realized they were light beers. When I picked them up, they were fine. When I got to the counter, they were open. I was like, oh, I didn't do this.
Did you get that from that cashier that topped over your beer? Remember?
Oh no, this is different though. Like this is based on the shell.
Oh.
But it's like it's always different. But it was like weird. It was packed. But I was like, and I came to the counter, and they were open. I was like, oh, these weren't open when I picked them up. And they were like, no, you have them. You opened them. And I was like, no, I didn't. And they were like, you got to pay for it. And I was like, no. And I walked out, and I was like, thanks, Amanda, because it was my ex's sister. And I went outside, and somehow I had another beer. It came out of nowhere. I had it, and I was pissed off, so I splashed it on the window. And before I could get away, one of the clerks was like grabbing me, like, no, you're going to stay here. You're going to get arrested. And I was like, no, I got away. And then there was this, yeah.